Greetings, my friends. It is I, Kolar, the Unkilled, and I got new grass, specifically Tamriel Reloaded, grasses, plants, and shrubs. Thum out to 32cm and Stone Spiral Gaming for making that happen. I swapped out Vedosbram, so this better be good. I haven't really seen it yet, so we'll be taking a look at that. And we're also still checking out Autumn Skies, Weather and Lighting. So, I want to look at some interiors this time around. My friends, this looks damn good, in my opinion, from what I can see here. Embers look good. Candle smoke, which was absent last time. I moved it lower in the load order, and that now looks good. It's dark, but it's dark in a realistic way, as candles do not put out much light. It's true. Nor do embers. So, is it dramatic? No, but it's actually quite good. I cannot complain about this. I cannot and will. Well, I could, but I won't. Because this looks good to me. Although I do need to go purchase a lantern because I want to check out some dungeons as well and see what those dungeon interiors look like with Autumn Skies active. Allodil Drunktorn.
Yeah. Need something?
You look like you'd be a good follower. Saw him stumbling around in here earlier. Anyway, let's go outside. And a marvelous day it is. My friends, trees fit for a Jarl. Look at the density of the foliage. Look at the overall goodness of the bark. As different as these trees look versus what I have become used to, I'm really enjoying this tree mod. It is working great. And the vivid blue sky, my friends, just to remind you, I have not yet even touched display enhancements with this weather mod. I'll probably get into that next time around. But for now, I'm going to make my way to the nearest dungeon. And no, this is not a dungeon, I realize that, but I wanted to buy a lantern, and of course the gray pine goods, just as another example of interior lighting. This is looking quite nice. Dark, yet not too dark. Realistic, very clear, very crisp. What kind of tree models are these? From a distance, not so bad, but up close, this is a bit strange looking. Kind of 2D and papery. Oh, my friends, now this is a problem. I don't know if this particular tree model was just not finished, or perhaps it was forgotten about, but I hope you can see that as well as I can. Very flat, very octagonal. The texture itself is fine, but I don't believe this just doesn't look complete, and is definitely not up to the standard of the rest of the trees within this mod, which thus far has been quite fantastic. Okay, here we are in Shriekwind Bastion. Admittedly, a dungeon that I almost never go into. It's not one of the ones I care for. But perhaps, just perhaps, we'll see something in here worth seeing regarding the interior lighting. And thus far, this is looking really nice. I'm going to leave my lantern off initially, but as it gets darker and darker, which I'm sure it will. Look at this. Look at the candle shadows. So yes, if it gets too dark, I will of course switch on the lantern, which is why I got that in the first place. And okay, I know that I can go a couple of different ways in this dungeon. Let's take this route. Also, the Undead Overhaul. I know this place has a lot of skeletons in it, so hopefully we'll get to see some variance within here. Yeah, no, I know that Autumn Skies does remove much of the interior fog. I see a little bit here, so it's good that it didn't remove all of it. Uh-oh. Skeleton Sorcerer. No. Okay. Yes, I am now level 2. And I am not wearing the Leveler's Jewel, so I can't just keep spamming level up heals. And that will undoubtedly add to the difficulty, which is fine. Good job, guys. Good job, Allodill, Drunktorn, and Alorn. Okay, so this is quite dark. I'm going to go ahead and turn my lantern on. Oh! Damn. Oh, great. There's a bunch of them down there. No! I need to stick close to my followers or I'll die. Where'd you guys go? Great Mara's nipples. Okay, I'm just going to go this way. Not a bad look thus far. Very ominous. Oh, there they are. There they are, down there getting blasted. Let me see what I can find up here. Is that just going to keep going? Ah, of course. Just run through it. Yeah. What do you think of this lighting so far? I actually am really liking this. Whoa! It's a Lich. There's a Lich in there, my friends. I doubt there is any way possible that I can take on this Lich by myself. Not at level 2. In fact, I would be highly disappointed if I were able to. Let's try it, though. What do you say? Oh. Tiber's Teeth. That Flame Atronach by itself was enough to eliminate me. Look at how it casts shadows. What do you got, Lich? What do you got? He's got a jagged crown on? Can I loot that, I wonder? Yeah. It was a transcendent Lich. Oh, it just opened the door. Alright. If I can wait for my followers to back me up, I might have a shot. There they are. Well, there's one of them. The potent flame atronach, of course it is. Oh. I don't believe I even have any healing potions. Wow, look at the glowing eyes. Check that out, my friends. This is awesome. Die. Die, succumb to my Skyforge steel sword. Man, look at that face. Excellent. Why isn't it killing me though? What? Oh. Oh, my friends. I am keeping that Undead Overhaul mod intact. I am keeping that in my load order. That is incredible. You see its face and those eyes? Hey, come here. Now, I also do have a mod that textures Dragon Priest armor, so that looks a little better. Can I loot your jagged crown? Please tell me yes. Oh, of course not. Damn. Okay, either way. Either way, that mod just took a couple of steps up in my book. Despite the fact that he did seem rather handicapped for some reason. Maybe it's just because I'm level 2. Yes, yes, I need all this stuff. I need money. No. Actually. Nice. Nice. I haven't checked Alodil's stats. I don't really know what kind of a warrior or mage he is. If anything, he's probably just classification drunk. Hey, that's alright. He can make himself useful. He can redeem himself in the eyes of the world by fighting in my service. Oh wow, look at this. Now that is some dramatic lighting, is it not? Lantern on or off doesn't make much difference here. I'll just leave it on. In fact, that's decent screenshot material. Uh-oh. Nothing help. Nothing of help there. Oh. Eris the Bone Queen? Look at that. Look at that. I'm about to die. Oh, and there's another Lich. What? Where'd he go? Oh, wow. Vigun the High Praetorian? High Praetorian, wow. Oh. This Undead Overhaul mod is amazing. I see that now. Although I don't believe I have a chance here. Maybe, just maybe. This is a long shot, but... A Nord hero sword. Yes. Gods be praised. Look at his helmet. Why can I not loot that helmet? Ah. Well, obviously, if it were not for my faithful followers, I would not have survived that encounter, not at level 2. Oh, great, is something else about to come out now? No? Oh, very well. See, without the lantern, the lighting in this hall is very atmospheric. You can just see some detail on the ceiling. At least I can. I don't know if that comes through on the view for those of you watching. And here we are at Shriekwind Overlook, and I cannot see a damn thing. Ah, that's better. A little better. Lots and lots of fog and mist, my friends. So it was, my friends, that this video began with talk of grass. So now shall it end with talk of grass and visuals of Tamriel Reloaded, grasses, plants, and shrubs. And we are deep within the forest surrounding Falkreath. And look at the tall green grass as we see it here. Now, bear in mind, I also have Origins of Forest installed, and that is what accounts for this tall growth and these purple flowers. I might have thought to disable Origins of Forest in order to show off the grass mod. I did not, however, so we're going to see a blending of the two. But how well it blends. I mean, really, this is... Now, I love Vadosbrom, but this is more real, my friends, yet also lends itself to a dramatic fantasy feel, in my opinion. So let's move around a bit. Let me get up out of the thicket so that you can see a broader view. And yes, it's a beautiful day, but I must point out that autumn skies, with autumn skies, a clear day, such as this, is very rare. It's almost always raining or very dense fog. But look at this, my friends. This is outstanding. I might even say superb. And it works very well with trees fit for a Jarl here in the forest. So once again, this green tall grass, which reminds me that it will be time to mow my own lawn soon. Elsewise, it will end up looking very similar to this. This is the Tamriel Reloaded grass. There is Fabio. Good day, Fabio. These are from Tamriel Reloaded. And also, where was it? There is some new growth. Okay, so this as well. And maybe you can see it right here, just barely now in the waning sunlight. New growth pine type shrubs are here as well. So my friends, thus far, Tamriel Reloaded grasses is extraordinarily detailed in its variety and authentic in its realism. Let us go take a look at the tundra now, shall we? So here we are, my friends, in the tundra just outside of Whiterun, as you can see. And Origins of Forest is not active in this area at all. So this is 100% Tamriel Reloaded Grasses. Now, my first impression, the variety is good, it's realistic. It's not as pretty as Veidosbrom. This was one of my favorite areas in the game for Veidosbrom because it gave you that golden wheat-looking plant that just swayed in the wind, and it was fantastic. And I don't mean fantastic in that it was good, though it was. I mean fantastic in the sense that it really elicited that fantasy-like environment, that fantasy feel. This is more realistic, and there is no doubt. But I'm not complaining because it looks good. I mean, by definition, in my book, anything that really looks realistic must, in turn, look good within the game. Now, that's just my viewpoint. You know, I like to shoot for a fantasy feel. But this, although it's a departure from a fantasy feel a bit, it is still good enough that it doesn't really matter, does it? Mostly tall sticks of grass type plants and ferns of various sorts. I'm looking for, maybe there's something else here. Here's, it looks like a new growth sprig of ivy sprouting up right there. It looks like the Whiterun Tundra. It's lore friendly. It's realistic. So, in my book, it's good. Let us now go take a look at... Wait, here's something else. Here's one of the new shrubs. What an improvement from vanilla these shrubs are. The vanilla shrubs were among the worst features in all of the graphics of vanilla Skyrim. So they are much improved here, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. And even some of the finer details down close to the ground. Okay, enough of the Whiterun Tundra. Let us go take a look now at the Rift. And here we are in the Rift. Look at trees fit for a Jarl, my friends. This is the first time that I have visited the Rift since using that tree mod, and this is quite superb. Look at the color variety. We've pinks, reds, yellow, and green. That really is quite spectacular. But we're here for the grass, so let us take a look at the grasses of the Rift. Once again, Tamriel Reloaded grasses, plants, and shrubs. A quaint little variety right there before our eyes. Various realistic-looking flowers. Tall, scraggly, green grass and weeds. So once again, is it realistic looking? I do believe so, yes. Some kind of weed right there. So, since this grass mod is significantly larger than Veidosbrom, I demand that it be better. If only just a little bit. So far, the variety is better. I think Veidosbrom is the best grass for a budget that you can get for a great fantasy look and still have some variety. But Veidosbrom imparts the same grass to the Rift as it does to the Whiterun Hold. So now we have a very different looking Rift, don't we? And it is sparse in some areas. But as you can see, the realism there, the realism is there, the variety is there. this Rift Forest, with this particular combination of mods, is looking outstanding, if I do say so. Now, it's not quite Valhalla Rift, by any means. It is its own thing. This also, this poor excuse for a tree, or whatever this is, this shrub. Once again, vanilla shrubs left a lot to be desired. This one here, like, it doesn't look great in the sense that, you know, if that was in your yard in real life, you would cut it down. But to see something like this in nature, it looks real, it looks natural. It fits as if it is supposed to be there. Thus far, my friends, I have zero complaints about the Tamriel Reloaded grass mod. It is excellent. Let's go ahead and check out some of this bark texture while we're here. Ooh, this particular model is a bit low res for my taste. That's a dead tree. The live trees, however, all look very good. Nicely detailed. Yes, Trees Fit for a Jarl is, thus far, it's overall a very good tree mod. It has my recommendation. It just depends really on what you're going for, as far as the look in your game. Okay, we have some other areas to check out for the grass. Stick around if you'd like. Yeah, I just can't quite get enough of the variety here. I'm going to go to the most barren area in Skyrim. Let's go to the Reach. Let's see what the grass looks like there. You know, it might not be grass, my friends, but while waiting for suitable clear weather to show off the grass of the Reach, I have stumbled upon this very peculiar look granted to us from Autumn Skies Weather and Lighting. And thus far, I've noticed the spectacular sunrises and sunsets common to mythical ages have been absent. I can't say that I have ever seen anything quite like this apocalyptic, fog-laden vista. So I'm going to continue searching for some clear weather to show off this amazing grass of the Reach. Very well, my friends. It is just destined to be foggy. Alright, so let's take a look. I mean, right away, everything is so short, so close to the ground. But I don't recall ever seeing the Reach look more green and colorful, at least not lately. I mean, we have little weeds and little grasses inundating the road, mostly the sides of the road. But once again, every area thus far of Skyrim, every separate hold, has had its own unique look to the flora that can be found there. Look at this. Yes, have a gander at this, my friends. It might not be thick or lush, but by the 9 if it doesn't look damn good. This is the Reach. There's seldom just anything going on here at all. And look at the new growth ferns. I'm not sure. It's very small. I'm not sure how well you can see that from your screens. But this is giving the Reach some new life. Especially when you get back in these remote, almost never traveled areas. No lawnmower necessary here. It's just a veritable carpet of new green growth. And I myself am liking it very much. The reach, my friends. You know, this doesn't look bad. It's mostly what you get in the snowy regions. I'm up around Windhelm somewhere, and, you know, you can see in some areas you get a blend of... Where's it at here? You get a blend of this green, the same sort of green grass that you would see within Falkreath and around Solitude, just much less of it, but it's here. It's sort of blended and intermixed in as well. Oh. Wow, here we have a mysterious disappearing plant. That's not part of what I am trying to show off, my friends. What do we have going on up here? I just spotted something. We have some very odd wintry tree formations up here, my friends. Very odd indeed. Look at the octagonal trunks. It's more of that particular design. I don't really know what is going on with that or why it should be that way. I'm not blending tree mods at the moment, but look at these. I know we're talking about grass, but... Uh-oh. That troll will obliterate me. I'm level 3, so I'm going to run this way. I'm really just trying to show off trees and grass. I haven't really explored much of this region with either of those mods. And there are some questionable things happening with some of these winter trees. My friends, once again, I do not sugarcoat. I have all the respect in the world for Jarl Balin and what he does, but I refuse to believe that he would be happy with this particular tree model. It just does not work, my friends. Unfortunately, although from a distance, it all looks amazing from a distance, doesn't it? Look at this winter wonderland, this sort of fantasy land conglomeration of strange trees that we have up here. I don't want to go too far into this right now, my friends. I believe I'm going to conclude the video right here, because here we have lots of grass. We've got a little bit of everything going on right here. So, thusly, my friends, I remain Kolar the Unkilled, as Tesht, as we are still testing out the load order. Thank you for watching, as always, and I shall see you next time around.